Should we discuss our health status before we begin a relationship? Hello, everyone. How you all doing? This is the day the Lord God has made. Obviously, I'll rejoice and be glad in it, and I hope you're also rejoicing where you are because we live in a world filled with so many worries, health challenges, financial challenges, family challenges, work challenges. Anyway, today I just want to discuss health challenges and relationship. Before you start a relationship with somebody, should you discuss your health status with that person before starting a relationship? Because I've seen so many situations and case study whereby some people will go dating themselves for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and at the point where you should be committing or showing more commitment to that person, you go to the hospital, you try to go and check yourself, your health status and all that. Only then would you find out that, this person, the genotype, you are AS and the other person is AS. Or maybe the genotype doesn't just go together. One is SS, one is AS. Or maybe you go to the hospital, boom, one is HIV positive, the other is not. You go to the hospital, boom, one has one health issue of the other. Should you discuss your health relationship before you venture into deep relationship to avoid wasting each other's time, to avoid heartbreaks, to avoid do you actually think we ought to discuss our health relationship at the onset, or should we allow it until we get deep before we start discussing it? I've seen a situation whereby somebody will just wake up, oh, you've seen this person, you've met this person means the world to you, you want to have your children with that person, you want that person in your life, only for you to go to the hospital and find out that they've got a life-threatening condition of which you have to make a decision whether you can stay with this person or not. Let's say, for instance, you wake up one day to realize that the person you are into a relationship with is HIV positive. Would you leave that person to go and be with someone else that is not HIV positive? And that person that you is HIV positive, should that person go and start having relationship with other people that are HIV positive, that the only thing binding you guys is just your status? Or should you find a way of coping with the relationship with the person? HIV is no longer a bad thing because we are currently in 2025. I have seen healthy couple where one is positive, one is negative, and they've lived healthy lives. So the question today is, should we ask about these things before we start a relationship, or should we allow things to go deep and then by the time you're coming out of it, it's already causing a lot of problems for you? And apart from that, for those of you who have been diagnosed with one health challenge or the other, let's say for instance HIV, do not allow yourself to be abused and to be taken advantage of by people that will come to you and tell you, I want to get into a relationship with, and you don't know how you start the conversation. You just be hoping in your heart, okay, let me just start the relationship. By the time we get into it, the person may get to love me for who I am, and then maybe the person will agree to marry me. I don't think it should be like that. I think our health condition should be something we discuss at the onset of every relationship, because this thing has broken a lot of relationships. This thing has scattered a lot of lives. If I know you know my health situation, I know your health situation before I start the relationship, that way I'll make the decision to either stay with you, because I believe in everything you do in this life, you just have to be intentional, whether the person is HIV positive or not HIV positive. If you are intentional about having a relationship with that person, you will have a healthy relationship with that person, bear beautiful children with that person, support each other the best way you can. It's only when you're not intentional, because HIV is not longer, I'm just using HIV as a case study today, it could be a different thing. Do you understand? So I believe, to me, my humble opinion is that we discuss all this because you don't want to invest 5 years of your life. Okay, somebody is saying, okay, I'll just be with you. I know your health status. Let me see. I'm still trying to see if I can manage it or whether I can be. No, you should know whether you can be with that person or not. If you cannot be with that person, don't drag that person into a journey and then go and leave the person halfway. Do you understand? And if you realize you've got a health status, do you understand? Don't deceive somebody that you've got a health status, trying to drag that person for years, only for you to later come and disclose, okay, this is it. No, I believe in my heart that we should always discuss these things. Discuss your health status with your partner or with the person you're in a relationship with before you go deep. Do you understand? And then if things happen, let's say for instance, you may all be negative at the onset of the relationship and later on somebody becomes positive in the relationship. I still believe at that point where you realize you are positive, discuss it. If the other person can be with you for who you are, let the person be with you for who you are. And if the person cannot be with you for who you are, let the person go. But where some people, like I said, some people, you allowed yourself to be abused because your partner has gotten to find out that this is your status, and so in order to try to cover up for yourself, you allow yourself to be treated as trashed, you allowed yourself to be manipulated. No, we live in a world with approximately 10 billion people. If one person is saying no to you, another person may say yes to you. And don't be surprised, you may be HIV positive, but there's somebody out there that is not positive, that is willing to be with you. Do you understand? So I believe in your heart, that I believe in my heart, not in your heart, that we should be truthful about our health status from the onset of the relationship, so that nobody will come and take advantage of you tomorrow and be saying, oh, you will have been my wife but for your health status, you will have had my children but for your health status. Go on Google today, go and check how many healthy couples are living together. One is positive, one is negative. Go on Google today, go and check how many people were both negative but they got married and along the way one become positive. Do you understand? So would you like to live a life of regret, or would you like to be intentional about your relationship? I believe even if you want to just pass, even if you don't want to marry the person, for your own well-being, do you understand? Before you have anything to do with anybody, even if it's a short time till you just want to pass, I believe you should discuss your your health status with that person before starting anything. Anyway, this is just my humble opinion. I'm also asking, what do you think? Should you discuss your health status with somebody before starting the relationship, or you leave it till you go midway or later on in life before discussing your health status with the person you are in a relationship with? You have a lovely day. This is me sending love from within Scotland, United Kingdom. Love you all. Bye.